We're alive. We're back.
Hello, everyone.
There we go.
I'm back in Jack. Or Jack is back.
Jack, either way.
Either way, it works.
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dang.
What the hell's up with the
That
subtitles? Turn that shit off.
I was gonna say.
I think it was X when you're in game. Something is just telling me square X, whatever it would be. I don't think you can turn it off in the menus. You can try it though.
I saw subtitles.
That's hint subtitle. Oh, there we go. Yeah, turn that off. Hey, you guys can cry about it. Oh God.
Suffer.
What's up, Dorm? Fox Noob, cool guy. This is gonna be a good one. We're pretty much done with the starter area, and we're about to enter unfamiliar. Yep.
Oh, we're going to volcano.
Fire Canyon.
Fire Canyon.
You know, oh, they're so good. They're so good with that. I was about to say look away because I didn't know if the camera was about to go through and spoil Fire Canyon, but it stopped right there, and I'm like, yes. What's wrong with you?
I was trying to see what that like glowy shit was with the windmill, but I'm having. Been able to like look up. Oh, I see you. It's the thing I did.
Yeah, power supply company. The electrician. Master G's like, I'm jacking my dax right now.
Okay, we're chill to. You know, that's actually the energy I want to see in this stream. Keep jacking.
Weight Champ is such a legendary emote. Most people don't even know what it's from, but man, that was great.
I fucking that fucking PNG is legendary.
It goes so
Don't know
hard.
why they thought to like just have that
It's
guy
just like
standing there.
it's kind of it's like the reverse of Uber today, where when you get in a ride, it shows their picture in a car. It's like this dystopian future where the client has just been green screened and chroma keyed onto the bottom of the driver's HUD, and you can just see them standing
And he has.
there.
Don't they get? They don't get anything. They don't see the person that's coming to pick them up. Or the person that they are picking up.
Not if you don't want them to. You don't have to have a picture on rideshare.
Okay.
Awakens the oracle. Wait, one of you has the light within. From
Oh, that's me. I got the light with him.
Oh, you assume it's you.
To return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each.
Aw, he's a fucking scam artist, bro. But I'm a sucker for them power cells.
Oh, it's for 120.
Hey, yo, so can I
Pause
like...
for a second. I'm gonna turn up said volume. All right, try that out. Try that out.
Yes. Okay, that's decent. Yeah, I like that. Not enough power orbs for the rest of it, but that's alright.
Broke ass, embarrassed, broke ass.
Okay, chill out. You're gonna need to chill
Why are
out
the
because we're going to
subtitles
Fire
still on?
Canyon. Did it not save?
Bro,
Pause,
you are like a fucking drunk baby right now.
I'm trying to get rid of this shit for you.
I know, but
and I have to press X to like go back. Like it's the most disorienting shit ever. No, subtitles are off. What?
hint subtitles.
Hints?
No. His on. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Oh, yeah, whatever. All right, hopefully that does it. I don't know why gotta milk those yak cows was a tip, but yeah.
Hey yo, what is
Yeah.
no? No, it's a fucking driving section.
Yeah, Yeah, boy, get used to it.
God damn it! I thought we got away from those.
Kira's the one who invented the zoomer models that you see in Jak 2 in the future. This is the first zoomer.
This is rough. I'm scared. I don't know what to expect.
Which means that this thing handles like a fucking brick in the ocean.
Oh yeah. But who knows? Maybe it won't be as bad because I've endured some shit in Jak 2 and 3.
Activate the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck.
Can't you do this, Kira? This is your bike.
Good luck!
Oh man, that thing purrs. You hear
Yeah,
that?
that startup.
Okay, I don't want to hit that thing.
Okay, you
Don't hit that
swerved
guy.
to the rock and dodged the fucking balloon. Epic.
There's scout out here too.
You can hop with RB, I'm pretty sure.
Right on the raised precursor stuff to keep us cool.
Haven got a need for speed. Thanks for the
God.
2.
No. I'm hot.
You have staved off the inevitable for but a few seconds.
Oh shit.
Oh no, you're done, bro. Cooked. Cooked, Jak. Cooked, Jak.
Ah, that's fine. I'm getting the hang of this. Okay, that was just a test run. Here's the real run. Watch this. I'm gonna handle this like a fucking pro.
Swerved.
Swerve. What does
Oh,
this
well,
do?
look at you being courteous to the damn.
What does that do again?
Don't know. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
What color was it? My flux is on.
It was like blue eco thing.
Blue's supposed to make you go faster, but it didn't seem like you were going any faster.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you not good enough to be doing collectathon shit right now. You're not that guy, pal.
Nonsense!
You're
I'm
not that
fucking
guy,
cooking.
pal.
Ah. I was kind of eating though for a minute there.
Oh, in the lava. That's
That
gonna
hurt.
heat
That
her
hurt.
up.
That hurt.
That's gonna heat her up.
It's alright. We're cruising through these lava fields. Fire Canyon ain't got shit on me, boy.
Oh no, he's slowing down considerably.
You have to, you know, take it easy. Be gentle with it.
Well, I'm kind of the race master in Mario Kart or Mario Party. And I can tell you that if you take too much time...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, baby. Give me
Got
that
himself a
power cell.
Power cell. He thinks he's done. He thinks he's done. He thinks he's done. The final stretch.
Boom.
Another power cell. Okay.
Fire Canyon was easy. Just took 3 tries. Ow.
Dead.
Sent me straight
Welcome
back.
to Rock Village, home of the Blue
Rock
Sage.
Village. Okay, okay. Let's get this teleporter up for the gang.
I don't think I'll ever get used to that teleporter tingling sensation. Hey! It looks like the Blue Sage threw a party.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire!
One heck of a party.
Probably because it's next to
Now
Fire
Rock
Canyon.
Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders.
Oh, that might do it too.
Oh, and it looks like the Blue Sage is working on a levitation machine to move them. Assuming it's operational, we're gonna need power cells to fuel it. I guess you two are going to have to find some more.
We'd better take a look at his notes. Jak Go check on the villagers, and come back and give us an update. And
What
take the work off
villagers?
with you. Well, the situation here stinks worse than a lurker's armpit. Before Blue Sage's disappearance, he journaled significant trouble in all of the surrounding areas. Of particular interest to me is the dark eco-infection of some innocent plants in the precursor basin. Kira will teleport your Agrav Zoomer to the nearest transpad. Ride the Zoomer.
Yeah, we're gonna be teleporting your Zoomer around.
okay.
You're not done here, buddy.
Corrupted plant.
It was too good to be true. Couldn't get away from it.
Single plant, or the infected ones will slowly reinfect the healthy ones. And Daxter, start cleaning up in here, and don't forget the corners.
Hey, we got shit to do.
What's what
Apparently, the
yeah.
precursor structure just off the coast leads to an underwater lost city. The Blue Sage is.
Oh, you hear
Okay,
that?
that sounds pretty
You hear
cool.
that?
But he was never.
That sounds pretty neat.
You should check it out.
You're gonna get like some submarine Soma action.
Lurker sharks in that water?
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Of course not. Just
You
look
seen
out.
what lurker sharks do to boats?
You know what a
You'd be
chicken
scared
can
too,
do.
bitch.
Well,
You don't know a lurker shark did that. That could have been a rock. You don't even know lurker sharks exist.
they don't like shallow water.
No, Daxter told me.
That was Dax's assumption. Oh, yeah, okay. We can... There was hint subtitles. I think... The mixing isn't as good as I remember. So I think maybe we turn the subtitles on.
No.
Okay. This is your game after all.
I think it's fine. Like, the music definitely. I get what you're
It's all
saying, but
kind
I
of,
still understood everything.
Even with power cells, will we have enough power?
Well, get out there and start collectathoning.
Of course, of course.
So some people can't stand so burning hot boulders. So what? I mean, well, honestly, we're not here for them. We actually don't give a fuck. We're just looking for the Blue Sage.
Until we find out.
And
why
power
the Blue
cells.
Sage disappeared,
Always power
You're
cells.
going to need to collect 45 power cells to fuel his machine. Go get them.
Don't get them power cells. 45? How many do you have right now?
45. Hello? Whoa.
Beware
Hey, what you
of
want?
the dark light, for it has twisted the fate of one of you. Bring me 120 precursor orbs for each
No,
power
please.
cell I can
No. Those guys are so needy. Hey, what's up?
You two look like a couple of capable fellows. I've got a research project going, and maybe you could help me out.
Hey, we're the ones on a big quest here. We ask you for help.
Well, perhaps we can help each other. I've been studying the burrowing habits of lightning moles in the precursor basin next to our village for years. But now those awful lurkers have scared the moles to the surface. And since they're blind as bats, they can't find their way back underground. If you could herd them back into their burrowing tunnels, you might just save their lives. I've got a power cell that says you can do it.
Yeah, lightning moles. We care. Maybe for 2 power cells.
Nice try.
Oh.
But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 precursor orbs for my research equipment. Fair enough?
I mean, it's better deal than the other guy.
Would you consider this your favorite platformer, Waffle?
Here's a power cell we agreed
Oh yeah,
on.
definitely. Easy clear for me.
Have you really played many platformers though? Besides this?
Hang in there.
I've played the banjo. I've played.
You should hurry.
Sly Cooper's not really a platformer like sometimes when it wants to be.
How much did you play of Banjo? You play the whole thing?
I've played a banjo. I can't remember which one it was, and I haven't played a lot of banjos, but I played a banjo. And then we did ukulele, of course. That was more recent.
Oh, yeah.
But back in the past, there was also what's that fucking other game? Ratchet and Clank as well. I don't know if that counts either. Like, I don't actually know what counts as a platformer, because it's like it's
Mario
weird that it's called.
game, probably.
Yeah, I mean Mario would definitely count as a platformer, but it's just weird that, you know, these games that I listed count off as platformers when platforming is kind of like, I don't know, not the biggest focus of Jak, at least. I mean, it kinda, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a platform. Like, a fighting game's a fighting game, but Jak is not like a platformer.
Right.
It's not like a Crash, right? Crash Bandicoot counts as a platformer, right?
I've never played Crash, but I would think so.
Yeah, I've played Crash as well.
I'm saying I haven't played Crash.
No, I was saying I played it as well as on the list of ones that I played.
Huh? What the hell is going on here? Oh, I gotta like round these guys up, maybe?
We need to get you one more platformers. I mean, maybe. I've got a weird conundrum where I've started off on a lot of the things that I've played at peak.
Oh.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Avoid the dark eco boxes!
I play a lot of, like, obviously you could tell based off the channel, but I play a lot of different games in terms of variety, and I'm not really, there's no real single concept for a game that gets me. There's no sort of formula of game mechanics that I'm just like, oh, this is my shit. There's nothing wrong with that, but there's no like, oh, I just love me turn-based, you know, and like that's it. Or I just love me platformers, or I love collectathons or whatever. And so, more so, it's just how a specific developer puts the sauce together, how they put the dish together. And then I'm like, yo, I really like this. But that's kind of how it is for me when it comes to games or even music. You know, it's not like I'm not really a fan of a whole bunch of music in the genre. I'm a fan of how this artist put it together. But you know, I'm not. I wouldn't really call myself a fan of the genre.
I think that's probably like the fairest way to do it. Like, you don't really have a game that you like. It's just whether or not the developers cooked or not. Whether they actually made a solid product.
Yeah, so when looking at other games, because Dorm was saying we need to get you one more platformers, I'm not too eager to, because I haven't really seen any that have drawn me in and made me go like, oh man, they probably cooked on that, except for Rift Apart. I did want to play Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I thought that looked pretty cool. That's probably like the only thing that's piqued my interest platformer-wise in like the past 10 years, though.
Man, I feel like I want to show you, like, Banjo 1 is alright, but it's dated. But Banjo 2 is like, it took everything from Banjo 1 and made it fucking insane.
Oh shit, oh shit, Death Spiral, Death Spiral, Death Spiral.
we good. Stabilized.
This is fucked up. This is so fucked up.
Okay. That wasn't gonna work.
Okay, that's platforming. I don't know. That was platforming.
Platforming with a fucking bike, though.
What were you saying about dated Banjo?
Oh, yeah, I was just saying,
was talking about.
Log noggin. So you gotta get rid of these somehow. Good idea.
Yeah, cutting the grass.
Time to cut the grass. What category would I put Jak and Daxter in? Well, honestly, I would say they change a lot. I don't know how much you know about the series, but if we're gonna talk about this one specifically, a platformer makes sense. I can't really think of anything else to call it. Like, honestly, I would just call it like an action adventure game, in my opinion. That's what I call it, action adventure collectathon. Yeah, because you definitely do platform, but like I can't talk about the
Platforming
future
is
too
too
much.
vague for this.
Yeah, and I feel like action adventure. What else did I say? Action adventure collectathon. Yeah, action adventure collectathon. I think that puts it. I think that puts a pretty good pin on it. Also, mini games. Like I feel like there's a lot of. Do we have a term for a game that has a lot of different exercises in it? Like, 1 minute you're fucking snowboarding, and then the next minute you're, I don't know, sliding down, doing like a sliding mini game. Then the next minute you're in a shooting range, and the next minute, you know, like, you get what I mean? Like that kind of game.
I don't know, because that's exactly what Banjo 2 is. So I couldn't say. Banjo Tooie and Jak is like the only games I've seen do that.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often enough for it, I guess, for it to have a name. But does forcing my horse up the side of a Skyrim mountain count as platforming? Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I would definitely say so.
You keep on impressing me.
Haven says I'm somewhat the opposite, referring to what I was talking about, sort of married to genres or being in one. He says I'm somewhat the opposite. I have a fascination for horror and I go looking for it. Though sometimes I find horror games that really shouldn't be called / have the tag horror.
That's for sure. The horror tag is a really love-hate with me because you get some really good ones and then you get a fuck ton of walking simulators. But when you do find like good horror, I mean, it's like any game, you know, like you find a good RPG and it's like incredible. It has different, like Divinity or you know, I feel like I have a lot of games, different genres that I could say that about, but maybe I would lean more towards like RPGs being my favorite, just because they seem to have a lot more love and care put into them. Like somewhat like the guys that made The Witcher, right? Like, you know, to put that much time and effort into making like a narrative that is like cohesive and interesting and dynamic in the way that The Witcher is, like that takes a lot of care. And
Yeah,
I think that's something that needs to happen if you're gonna have a good game.
when I look back on it, and I think about, I guess, my favorite experiences, they definitely, I don't typically, I guess I enjoy roleplay games a little different, because other people, like I said, they like the choices and things like that. I've never really been there for the choices, but I do just get enveloped with a main character, and it just is good when you're immersed, you know, and you're in that world and you're feeling that way. It elevates everything for me. It elevates the combat. It really does take everything else to a different area, even if the combat isn't that good, which most RPG combat isn't good. The Witcher 3 combat sucks ass, and
It's fucking terrible.
Me and Haven have talked about this on stream with like Cyberpunk. The Cyberpunk combat is acceptable. You know, it doesn't like knock your fucking socks off. Yeah, but it's acceptable. But yeah, it's that immersion and the feel of the world and everything that sort of brings it up. I remember this so much. I remember this.
Come here, motherfucker. Why's he got a diaper on?
Nice, nice.
Holy shit.
Why does he have a diaper? Bro is spitting. Bethesda makes the best platformers. Yo, on God,
Okay.
bro.
Well, I said most of the time, RPGs are alright, but
No, it was referring to the guy asking if Skyrim horsing is platforming.
oh, that, right. Okay.
45 on our way, almost at 30.
I needed to speed that up a lot. God damn it. Oh, I hate the zoomers. I hate the zoomers. I thought I got away from them.
Yeah, that part was, yeah, like that. When I was streaming that, I was like, yo, this is straight up Soma. Like, this is just straight up Soma. Yeah, don't say any details because Haven is here and he's there for that. But man, Phatt hasn't played Phantom Liberty. Phantom Liberty is great. Oh wait, have you? Did you? No, you didn't play Phantom Liberty. It's nutty.
I played a little bit of it. I'm not too interested, like, in the main story. Like, I don't give a fuck about the president. I got to the. I mean, I'm still pretty early, I think, or I don't know. I'm at the. I forget his name. I was going through it pretty slow, and who's the fucking dude that
Idris
you
Elba,
meet,
spy
who's
guy.
like, yeah, him.
Well, don't talk about it too much
That was
because
like,
Haven's.
well, that was
Haven's in chat.
that was just the last thing I
you're
met.
saying. Yeah, no, for me it's not. I get that if the characters in something aren't compelling, then I won't do it for you. But it's for me, I like the characters, but also it's the angle. It's, you know, what way this character says that they're going to help you. How can they help you in a way that, you know, hasn't happened already in any of the endings in the game? And like, you know, what's going to transpire on the way there? And then you have to complete the mission. You know, this mission obviously is not going to be fucking smooth sailing. What's going to happen in between? That's what sort of grip is. It's that spy thriller angle that came out of nowhere that was just like, God damn.
It's not that I think it's bad. I think it's interesting, and I think it's alright, but just hasn't grabbed me yet. And I'm hoping
that
that
shit grabbed my knickers and ripped them off.
like immediately. Like, when
Like
do you
it-
think it like clicked for you? That like, damn, this is
For me,
different.
For me, it clicked at that opening, dude, when the fucking the thing gets blown out of the sky, and then it just fucking zooms overhead, like from the jump, you know, Johnny getting nuked, and then you're like, oh damn, this is on another level. Oh, we're fucking with somebody different.
That was a little crazy. That was a little crazy.
Johnny gets
I don't know,
nuked.
maybe
You start spazzing. You're like, oh, she on another level. She different. And then you're like sneaking your way through, getting some lore, you know, expanding on the characters a little bit. And then the ship literally is crashing down overhead. You're like fighting your way, you sliding through. Like, damn, that opening was cold. It had me. And so you had that blockbuster opening that I thought was pretty well. Mixed with downtime, which is slowly, you know, walking through the sewers and shit, talking to the characters, and that dialogue is more insightful than you may think from somebody who's completed the DLC.
I feel like it's I feel like it was a little on the nose. I haven't finished it yet, but I already feel like I know the twist that they're going for.
Yeah, for me it went over my head.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Because I was
over
like,
my head.
I was paying a lot of attention to like what was being said, and I'm just like, I can't say anything because I don't want to spoil it for anyone else if I am right. But
Right. Well, for me, when I was playing the first time around, it's not something that I paid a lot of attention to. And then I went back and I was checking out the VOD because I wanted to see certain cutscenes again. Or not even, it wasn't even a cutscene to be honest, it was just a whatever. But yeah, looking at it through a different lens, being like, oh, all right, I see you. But yeah, no, just super cool. They did their thing with that. And then I can't wait for them to get the fuck off of that bunk ass red engine and get on UE so that hopefully.
so that they can actually develop shit faster.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah, so they can
With
develop
less
shit
issues.
with less issues. Yeah, just because Cyberpunk is fucking patchwork.
I feel like it should just be I mean, obviously you don't want anyone to have like a monopoly or anything, but I just feel like at this point, like something like Unreal is like the whole industry is using it. It's like an industry standard kind of thing, and it's like I don't know how effective it is, but it seems like everyone else that tries to make their own engine runs into like a lot of problems.
Yeah, it's really difficult to make an engine, and there's a lot of games that have just been put in purgatory because of engine transfers and engine upgrades and things like that. Finally, I was about to say I'm going insane. I gotta, but yeah, just I get what you mean. You don't want everybody to be in this one walled garden, because what happens if, you know, Epic Games just decides to be crazy? Then, you know,
I mean, Unity tried that shit. Like they tried to screw everyone over that was using Unity.
Yeah, they're like, hey, let's just make a little bit more money here. So yeah, I get it. And everybody going over to Unreal could just be postponing an issue that could resurface in the future, where if Epic does a Unity and they start bullying people that are using their engines, then all of the studios are basically just going to get off of the engine, or a good portion of them will get off the engine, and then they have
no
to...
games for a while.
Yeah, then no games. You know, let's say we fast forward 10 years, and then Epic Games is doing something, and then CD Projekt Red is like, oh, okay, let's go ahead, bring out the whole Red engine, and I'm gonna be screaming, no, 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 please! But that's what they're gonna do.
Are they confirmed moving away from Red Engine to Unreal?
I was listening to, yes, I'm gonna say like 90% confirmed. I would say 100 just because I don't remember the exact clip, but I'm very certain that they said that they were getting the fuck off the Red engine.
That is rough, I feel, for everybody that's been working on that shit forever. Like, y'all gotta change your shit, go over to Unreal. I mean, maybe it'll be easier for them, or I imagine it'd be like weird, because I don't know how similar they are, you know?
You know, Rockstar is like the only one that actually has their engine, right? Isn't that like Red Dead and stuff like that? Red Dead and GTA, that's not Unreal, right?
It's, I think they have their own. I forget what it is, though.
Too. I think it's just called the Rockstar engine or some shit. Star Wars Republic Commando, hit or miss?
It's alright. I never really got to play it as much as a kid as I wanted to. Like, that was one that I actually missed, even though I really wanted to. Because the trailers for it made it look like the most badass shit in the fucking planet. I feel like I got to play it more recently, and you know, it's an old shooter, and it feels like an old shooter in a lot of ways. A lot of like mechanics and shit are just like a little more outdated, but I still enjoyed what I did play, even if it was like a little short. I think I like the story with it. I like the squad, the idea of like the squad mechanics and shit. But yeah,
Okay.
it's alright. I give it like a 6 out of 10.
Oh no!
No.
Don't forget you can hop. I think you might have been able to save that with a hop.
You've got to fly through each ring before they turn up.
Ah, GG.
That might be my most controversial take on this channel so far.
If Fat Dippa is putting down the Star Wars game, you know he's being real as fuck. Jump.
Does that help?
Yeah, your hitbox.
I don't
would go in
need
the
to.
air. If you would have jumped right there, I'm pretty certain you would have hit him.
Boom.
Good flying! Those lurkers were no match for your zoomer. That's one more power cell.
Alright, one more power cell and then I think we're out of this spot.
You know what was really amazing? The original Star Wars Clone Wars game for GameCube.
I don't really remember that one too well. I remember fighting on a gunship, but that was about it. My favorite Star Wars game of all time is still, and will probably always be Jedi Academy.
Can you guess it, guys? He said, oh, I was about to say, I thought you thought, what, Jedi Academy? Not the Revan one?
Knights is really good for a lot of reasons, but I have a lot of like personal reasons that I like Jedi Academy and Jedi Outcast, the Jedi Knight series in and of itself. Jedi Academy for me was essentially the Gary's mod of Star Wars games, because there was a lot of like customization and mods and shit that people had, and there was like an actual community that I was like a part of back then.
But can you rate a game? I mean, you can have your personal favorite, that's fine. But when you're taking into consideration ratings, do you think about the things that the community added to a game? Like, say for example, like Halo 3 and then the custom games. Is that like?
I mean,
fair to add
what would
to a
Halo
rating?
3 be? Like, it would be so much less without the custom games. Like, not that it's not a good game. Halo 3 is fucking banging, but the custom games were so like important to me for my enjoyment, and like I just can't imagine rating Halo nearly as high without Phatt Kid or like, you know, all that other
Holy
shit
fuck,
that was
loud.
insane. Gotta go out with a bang. Like,
Fair.
like, do you feel like you would have the same spot in your heart for Halo 3 if it didn't have that shit?
Definitely not. I don't think. I don't think Halo. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. But
Thank you for saving those moles. That's awfully good of you. Here's a power cell to help you out.
I don't know. It's weird. I'm just thinking about it, and it's like it's the work of other people, and then it's influencing the rating of a game. And I'm not too sure I'm okay with that, though I am okay with giving points to the idea of them making a really good tool for other people to build content with. I think that definitely would be there, because then that factors into like longevity. You know, make your own stuff, and they've really sort of built in-depth systems for you to do so. I think that they can get points for that, but I don't think that if I was, say for example, rating Halo 3, I don't think the right thing to do would be to give Halo 3 a higher rating because things like Jenga and Phatt Kid exist in it. I think I would have to rate it off of the merit of how, holy shit.
Oh,
I think I would have
thought
to
I could
rate
just
it.
fucking shatter it with my fist.
I think I'd have to rate
that-
it off of the
no,
merit
no.
of how good that system is to make content with, rather than the content that's been made. I guess the content that's been made can help you and can help influence how good you think that system is. But yeah, I think it'd be weird to give Halo a
I
higher
get
score
what you're
'cause of
saying,
that.
but like, what about a game like Gary's Mod? Because when I say that this is like literally the Gary's Mod of Star Wars games, like, you could mod so much shit. Like, I remember playing on like the Matrix map as fucking Link from Zelda, and like having his sword and shit and beating the shit out of like, I don't know, just fucking Sonic or some shit, you know, like, it was insane. the modding back then, that was because I don't think there even was Gary's Mod, or I wasn't aware of it at the time. This was back in like 2005 when it came out.
I'd have to think about it more. I can't comment right now.
But that probably made that for me. But if it was based on the game itself, see, I can't even say Knights is good because Knights has a lot of like gameplay issues, but the story is what makes it. So like
That's still even our modern RPGs. Like that's still to this day.
right, and you know like that's still an issue with like things like The Witcher, and you know, but at the same time, it's like it was such a cool experience either way. I actually just got there's like a Heritage bundle on the Switch, so I got that at Christmas for $60, and it includes like a bunch of like old Star Wars games, and I can just plug it into whatever TV, and boom, I got like old ass Star Wars game at the ready for whatever function. Hell yeah.
The function.
But yeah, I'm playing Knights 2. Knights 2 again, and it's cool going back and playing it even after all this time. I feel like the story still holds up, even if the gameplay is more mid.
Oh, no, not another hero. I lost my short on this so-called hero's big fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster.
Is that just
You're pretty much tapped
Jack's
me out.
voice, or fucking Daxter's voice actor with a little...
Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this
It
barrel,
might be.
and
I
I'll
swear,
never
that's
thought
just
about that.
Daxter's voice actor.
And if you're game, I do have one more bet on my
Doing a nerd
My
emoji
big
voice.
comeback. Beat the record time racing Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin, and I'll get a pre-
No!
For that, I'll give you another power cell.
Not again.
Oh, my aching head.
Hey, that's one of your vital organs. Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure, I was tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all. I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures for almost a year. Then that horrible monster arrived and commenced the boulder bombardment. So, full of valor,
This guy got
armor
PTSD, bro.
shining in the sun, I climbed the hill to take him on. But he pounded me like one tenderizes a yakao steak.
Have you tried attacking him with your melodrama? Cause it's killing me.
After my last stunning failure, he sealed the passageway to his roost with a 30-ton bull, leaving no way for anyone to challenge him again. So, our sage, a master of blue eco and a mechanical genius, devised a machine capable of lifting the boulder out of the way.
Oh yeah, Battlefront 2 was really good. Out of like all the Star Wars shooters, that was probably like... See, that's why I feel like Republic Commando is alright, but like Battlefront 2 was always where it was at if you were looking for like a Star Wars shooter.
You gotta turn on subtitles if you're gonna talk in the
Yeah,
cutscenes.
good job, Tony.
Ah.
But we're gonna need you to put him back. in
Yeah,
his-
you got a point.
Oh, sure, and seal my doom? All right, fine. Bring me 90 precursor orbs and I'll...
God damn it, not again!
But I'm not going to fight that monster again.
I just used up all my precursor orbs. Great.
Sobs.
Okay, I just need 5. I can do this. What's that? Oh, he's lurking. Oh, he is lurking. I got 90. I got 90.
Wonderful. You brought me the precursor orbs.
You asked for him.
I'll fix the bridge. But don't ask me to get involved with that creature again.
sobs.
You get, I love how out of combat you, and then you walk up to him. Yeah, man, what's up? You want me to lower the bridge? And then as soon as you walk away,
Boulder until you collect 45 power cells.
45 power cells, Bucko.
Why?
Okay, hold on. Stop. Go back to the float. Go back to the float. Okay. Now look forward. Look forward. The way you were going. Okay, listen. You have this is the Yu-Gi-Oh card. This is like Destiny's Path. Okay, you have two choices. To the left of you is Unfounded Mid. To the right of you is Peak.
Okay. I understand. I understand what needs to happen.
Now you will have to go to the left, and you will agree with me, but we'll face that when we get to it.
I thought I had a good tip.
It must have been traumatic what happened to bro. It must have been like Joker and Persona 5 Tactica.
Honestly, got fucking showtimed or something by that boulder. Uh-oh. Underwater City. We're here.
Lost Precursor City.
Going down. Oh, I'm going like way down. Hello. I'm scared. Oh, this is pretty cool. Okay. Okay,
I think if a
shit.
game allows players to create custom games without the use of outside mods, then that should be considered. Yeah, I was saying I think that should be considered, and I would consider that. But I am uncertain on the idea of rating them because of the games within it. I think you rate it on how good the system is and the things that it enables people to create, but not actually those things. I don't, like I said, I mean, I don't have a hard or fast stance on it. That's just how I'm leaning right now. Let Phatt enjoy this magical moment of opening up to the Precursor City for the first time.
I don't know where to go. I guess I'll deal with this boy. Oh, he's spiky. I can't fight him. Okay.
Hey, Jack! Can I, have your insect collection?
Wow.
But at the same time, about the thing that I just said, I do kind of acknowledge that both things are kind of the same thing. I feel like there's a small difference in there, and maybe there's not.
It's just really hard to imagine certain games without any of the community, but at that point it's like the community is what made the game.
Yeah, it's like the community made the game. Imagine, let's take an extreme example and see if it holds up. Let's say I make a visual novel or something. I make a game, and the game is essentially the tools for people to like make characters, vote on characters, and sort of add story modules to it, right? Let's say I made.
I was gonna say, what about like RPG Maker, right? Like, does that?
Yeah, well, hold on. Let me get there though, right? So let me say somebody basically my game that I made was a tool for people to make a visual novel or like a I don't know, a turn-based game or something like that. And then people go through it, and then let's say Star Ocean was made inside of it, and people are like, oh damn, Star Ocean, let's go. Like whenever I boot up Waffle Game 5, I'm playing Star Ocean, and then like it becomes a phenomenon. You know, is Star Ocean, like, you know, is my game good because Star Ocean is good?
I think because you made at that point it's like the difference between an engine and like the actual game itself, right?
Well, it's more than the engine. It's the writing. It's the design of the gameplay. It's the feel. It's like, it's more than just the engine. Like, yeah, okay, you get credit for the engine, sure, but you know, your
I'm saying what
what
you actually made is an engine.
Yeah,
right?
What you made. I mean, is Halo 3 an engine? No, it's like, it's a game. Is Gary's mod an engine? I would say that Gary's mod has more of the mix-up of an engine than Halo 3, but at the same time, I think that Gary's mod, you know, still is a game because it comes with worlds that you can spawn in, and like ragdolls and physics and things that you can shoot. You can spawn in zombies. So yeah, it's designed to be an engine from the ground up, but it's still essentially a game that was, you know, just meant for the community to run with. But like, back to my example, you know, I shouldn't get any of the credit for Star Ocean's story or their gameplay choices. I should get the credit for enabling their gameplay because it runs in my game, but everything else surrounding a game isn't something that I should get credit for, even though it exists within my game.
Right. Agreed.
So then, where is this? Is this the same, or where is this different when it comes to Halo?
Where's the cutoff point, I guess? That's the question. Is like, how much of the game does the developer have to make versus you?
So you're saying that the community's efforts in bettering the game can be added to the overall review of the game so long as it's not a majority?
Well, that's what I'm asking. It's like, do you feel like there's a cutoff, or like...
I feel like making a cutoff is just BS, because you're like, like, okay, we recognize that the community is making your game or making parts of your game, and if it goes above this arbitrary percentage, then, you know, it's too much and you didn't do enough. But, you know, for some people, all they're going to do is boot up Halo 3 and play custom games. That's all they're going to do. I imagine there's a lot of people out here today that played Halo 3 and like didn't even do PvP matchmaking or even the campaign for that matter. They just booted it up because their friend needed more people to play Teacher or Phatt Kid with in Halo 3, and their impression of Halo 3 is that shit slaps, and all because of games that weren't made by Bungie.
Yeah, I mean, that was essentially me, you know? I did play the campaign and shit, but like, you know, Phatt Kid and, well, not even Phatt Kid, fuck Phatt Kid. Teacher and shit, that was my shit.
Teacher, fire, improv game. We have Jenga. Jenga is fire.
Jenga was fire. Trash compactor.
Trash compactors, heat.
Fire.
Bumper cars, fire.
Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt's a little lower for me. Not trash, but not as good as those. Let's see what the chat have to say about this gaming fallout question. Actually, postpone that.
This temple is fucking wild, chat. I am lost. Like, I'm not lost, but damn.
Let the power cells guide you. Oh, that's trippy.
Wait, what?
Where's it going? Where's it going? Where's it going? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong.
Alright, I can get that.
Simple. Cool Guy says,
Shit,
one
shit.
example of a game kept alive by the community was Star Wars Empire at War. That game is hard carried by community mods, even though it's over 10 years old and had an update a few months back. That's cool. I mean, I like to see games. I like to see community supporting games. I would never want that to die out.
I
yeah,
never
we're just-
played the community section for that game. I'm surprised. It was a good game on its own, I thought.
We were just debating whether or not it would be fair to equate those things that the community made in an overall review for a product. Like let's say you were a review YouTuber. Would you let the fact that the Empire at War game modes and mods that people are really enjoying and playing today influence a review of what you're doing? You know, because the review is ultimately you're giving a score to the developers, but the developers didn't actually design. I'm just gonna assume game modes that were made by the community. They designed the tool, so I'm saying they should get credits for that. But whether or not they should get credits for what the community made is what I'm uncertain of.
I think they have to an extent. The question is, like, how much?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. I guess I just put it this way. If Halo 3 came out today and I had to make a review on the game, well, if Halo came out today, then it wouldn't have all the crazy cool custom games and things like that anyway. So most reviews wouldn't even be able to put in like, oh, this game has this because Phatt Kid and all this kind of stuff doesn't exist on day one of Halo 3, I don't think. I wasn't there for day one of Halo 3, but I don't think it does. But anyways, let's just say Halo 3 comes out and you know, people make all of these games and put them on the file share, and it's just straight like that. These games are out. I think that I would review Halo 3, and I would review the PvP, the campaign, all of the things that are in the base game, the armor sets, you know, customization, blah, blah, blah. And I would also say that they have a section for people to make their own games. And so I think I would rate the game based off of how good the tool is to create custom games with and the package that the game is, music, gameplay, story, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And then separately, I think I'd grade sort of, you know, the actual creations and the custom games. I think I'd treat it as its own sort of subset, its own module, and just rate that independently. I give them credits for creating the tool and, like, you know, how in-depth it is. Be like, oh, they should have let you do this instead of this, but they did let you do this. So overall, this tool is like 7 out of 10. Pretty good. And then, you know...
Like, if I was rating the Divinity tool, I would rate that shit a 0. Because that shit was not that good.
Yeah, that shit was ass. That shit was ass. And then... Yeah, so then rate it as a full package, and then be like, okay, so Halo 3 overall, fucking 9 out of 10. And then have a section about the community tools and sort of what the community has turned custom games into, and then give that a rating by itself. Maybe that's just like what I'm thinking right now. This is with my fucking literally 20 minutes of thought on the thing. I think I would just have it separate, but I wouldn't let it into my review score too much. If Bungie made Phatt Kid and those games and Halo 3 launched with that, I'd have to give Halo 3 a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, boy.
Cool Guy says, wow, Phatt, you're seriously missing out. With my previous example, I'd say it's a good sign of just how beloved the game made by the developer is, that it's still proven so popular years later. If developers make a game that has such a big community years after its release, I'd say that means the developers did something right. Yeah, I don't think that... I'm not trying to vilify them for doing this. or anything, and I get that if people are still playing it, then that means that they really did cook on it and it did something good. I'm just.
I mean, what you're saying has me interested actually to go back and try it though, like Empire at War, because you know it's like it's a Star Wars RTS that came out like a really a long time ago with all the other old Star Wars games, but yeah, I always played that base, and I never knew there was like a modding scene for it, and I don't know, this kind of got me like wanting to give it a try now, when I wouldn't have really like it was a decent game, but I don't know if I would go back to it otherwise.
I think the modding tool seriously gives it like longevity points, replayability, and that's something that I would mention in the thing. So I think okay, if you're rating a game based off of gameplay, story, atmosphere, music, that kind of stuff, people typically factor in the replayability into a game, and so I think that that's where they get their flowers, is in the replayability section. But again, like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep beating the same argument over and over, but no matter what you say, or like, how beloved the game is after a certain amount of time, it won't sit all the way right with me. So how you feeling the vibes of the underwater precursor city?
God damn it.
Did you wet my feet?
It's alright. I kind of vibe with it. It's very disorienting with all the like directions and shit though. Like this is an actual level, a dungeon.
Yeah.
It feels like.
Yeah, this is kind of your first dungeon. That's different.
It's kind of weird, having like a giant wide open area like this in a Jak game that you're just supposed to explore and do shit in.
Yeah. Remember, like I was saying,
I remember in Jak 2 there was the one underground thing, the temple with all the trials and shit. That probably feels like the closest to this. And that was probably my favorite part of Jak 2. Was that section, so.
Don't you remember?
Getting more
like,
of that?
There's a lot of dungeons in Jak 2. Like I get what you're saying, like the feel of this, but you had things like the sewers. You go down there for a few times from a few different angles, and then there's when you go to the outskirts.
I don't know.
Oh shit!
Oh help! There we go. Got one. Get some health back. Oh. Okay. Easy now. Easy now.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Hey, big fella, stay back.
I guess what you mean, do you mean that the design feels kind of like cyclical in a way, where it feels like you're supposed to backtrack it through it a little bit? It's not so linear?
Like, they just gave me a wide open area and said, go game. Go fucking do shit.
So you mean like, I guess, yeah, the paths of it are spread out. Okay, I get what you mean.
I kind of feel like I have more of a choice of like what I'm doing, even if I, don't.
Yeah, even if you don't. But in Jak 2, or say for example 3, that like the one that comes to mind is that temple, where you get light eco and stuff like that. Whenever you go back there.
Yeah, I remember that. That was cool too. I liked all the temples. I liked the temples in 2 and 3.
But when you get there, you're very set on doing a specific thing, like this, like when you go in there you can only go one way and then you leave, and what you did was fun, but when you come back the next thing unlocks, and it's not like, go one of
I wasn't like collecting shit through the whole, like you could collect the precursor orbs, but it wasn't really the same.
Yeah, because you got the upgrades regardless for your guns, that's not really tied to your performance outside of progressing the game.
Mm-hmm.
always hated these fucking guys in their bumper cars.
I don't like them. Don't like them at all.
So that's just how you leave the whole city,
Oh, okay.
if I remember correctly.
I don't just come back the way I came in.
You might. I mean, I don't know. I thought that was the way out. That's just what my 15-year-old memory is telling me. Okay.
I might check
Get
it
in
out
it.
just to be sure.
Get in it and see where you go, man.
I got shit. Oh, yeah, it's like taking me more places. Like, damn, this place
This
is
ain't over.
fucking huge.
It's not over.
This
That's why I
shit
think.
is huge.
That's why I think it sends you back, because it's like they didn't want you to
I
run
hate
all the way
these.
back.
I hate this fucking water thing though.
Is that 3
Okay,
on the
yeah.
vehicle
Wait.
deaths?
Oh,
What would you say is an infuriatingly terrible part of a game you consider a 10 out of 10? Yeah, they just send you back up. Do I have a 10 out of 10? I don't think I have a. I don't have a single 10 out of 10. But to not just not answer your question, because I guess I'll just move it down to like a 9 or something like that. Infuriatingly terrible.
green water that shocks you. Uh-oh.
Infuriatingly terrible. Hard.
Shit.
Remember when I said there was a crossroads? Yeah, the left side. For me. So I guess
that bad?
you'll be seeing that coming up really soon. I might be being
Not
a little.
bad.
I might be being a little dramatic, but I don't like it.
To drop it a whole point because of that or something though? Wait.
No, I wouldn't drop it a whole point. If you say like something that drops
Like
a
something
point,
that's
the whole
that
game,
bad that it would
whole
like
point of a
almost drop a
game.
point.
That's the thing, is like for me the game has to be, for me to have a game that's a 9 close to a 10, it's gotta be, it can't have a section that's so lengthy and bad that it's just so fucking bad that it would remove a point, you know? Like something could happen that is like, oh man, I don't like this part, but you know, typically it's brief, right? It's a quick little thing, and so you don't even rank it or anything. I don't know. I'm struggling to come up with something, because most of the stuff I feel like is not big enough for me to say, oh, that's a point off.
The Dark Eco is rising!
Better get moving if you don't want to turn into something small and orange.
Oh hell no. I would never become Daxter.
You about to? Oh, okay.
I guess maybe certain really annoying mini games from Banjo-Tooie, like, because they're mini games, you know, like you can run into a really annoying one that just like sucks dick, but otherwise the game is good.
There was one game, I wouldn't say this game is particularly good. I don't really have fond memories of it or anything, and I've told this before, so I'll be brief, but I think it was called like, I don't know, Die Hard Retribution 2 or some bullshit like that, like a PlayStation 2 game. And there's a section at the end of the game where you, the main character, guy with gun is being tortured in the dunk tank. You're like hung upside down with some rope, and the villains are like, fuck you, I think he kills your wife or some shit, and you're like, I'm gonna kill you, and he's like, not while you're tied up, and he goes, not while you're tied up, Batman, and then he leaves, and listen, everybody knows that when it comes to mashing, I'm that guy. When it comes to mashing, I'm that guy, but there's a mashing minigame at the end of this game that I never completed because of it. You're hanging upside down, you're getting dunked in the tank, and you gotta like mash like triangle. You gotta mash like triangle, circle, and right trigger, and then it switches up midway to like X, and like it's fucking weird. You gotta do it fast. I never beat it. And I'm a fast masher. I don't know if I didn't understand it wrong or what, or I understand it right, but that section, I'm gonna go back one day and beat it. I gotta find out what the name of the game was first, and then go back and beat it. But I figure out why I couldn't do it. If I couldn't do it, fuck.
In Tony Hawk that was like that. There was like some kind of like thing where you had to like basically break your controller, and I never finished it. It was American Wasteland.
Really?
I still want to do that one.
I guess a better way to phrase the question, what would you say is an infuriating, terrible part of a game that prevents it from being a 10 out of 10? Ooh, good question. I do like the way you rephrase that. For me, I got a steaming hot take that I think Phatt shares the sentiment of, which is Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate co-op.
So the rest system in Baldur's Gate takes a whole point off for me. The rest system made Baldur's Gate so infuriating to play because we had enough food. In fact, it got to a point where I could literally spawn an infinite amount of food. So the problem wasn't resting to get our skills back. The problem became, okay, do I feel like resting and having my whole team of 4 people reapply all of their buffs and resummon all of their creatures and go through all of that shit every single time you want to rest in the game? It added no difficulty, even though we were on the max difficulty, and it was a hindrance, if anything. It was definitely a hindrance more than it was, I don't know, a feature that was supposed to do whatever. So that's definitely something for me that brings that game down. Though even with that fixed, Baldur's wouldn't be a 10 out of 10 for me. Now, Divinity Original Sin 2. To make Divinity Sin, I put Divinity Original Sin 2 at 9 out of 10. To make Divinity a 10 out of 10, I think you do two simple things. One, you remove the source fountain from Act 2. Don't put any infinite sources of source anywhere. And 2, you nerf Apotheosis. You do these 2 things, 10 out of 10 for me.
I feel like, yeah, because, I mean, I would have liked for the, like, other companions and shit to matter more, but, like, honestly, it wasn't a big deal in that game. It's more of a big deal in Baldur's Gate, because, like, when we played through the co-op, you know, we didn't get to meet any of the companions because we had 4 players in the party constantly. And even if we had, you know, origin characters, everyone played origin characters, it wouldn't have mattered because you don't even get dialogue.
Yeah, you don't even get dialogue. I watched scenes where Shadowheart had dialogue and she didn't have dialogue because I was like playing her or something. It was super weird, but like Shadowheart dialogue is in the game for a lot of cutscenes, but I never heard this woman speak, like outside of "let's end this" when I switch over to her. That's it. But there's thousands of Shadowheart lines in the game. Also, you can't even talk to her. I can't even walk up and talk to Karlach if somebody is playing Karlach. Somebody can't walk up to me and talk to me if I'm playing Shadowheart. Like, isn't talking to your party an essential part of D&D?
Yeah. Being able to roleplay and shit, like, yeah, very, I don't know. I'm very disappointed with how they handled, like, the ending and shit, and just, like, the ability to be able to talk to the characters, and, because the whole ending of Baldur's Gate, I was talking to Splash about this last night, but, like, it hinged so much on your, like, care for these characters, because that was like the whole epilogue and like everything else surrounding it, and I simply did not even know them to care.
Yeah. And then you don't see them because you can't talk to them because we're playing 4-player co-op, and then you get around to Act 3 in Baldur's Gate, and then you just go and just slap the big bad of their story arc. You just beat him to death, and then that's it. And you just come back
and then you go to them and they're like, what? Oh,
yo,
okay.
that vampire, that like elder vampire guy, he's fucking dead. What? Why did you do this to me? Bro, relax. You right, bro. And then that was it. like, it just completely, not only and even still, with the little bit amount that I saw of the characters, I like Asterion, I like Karlach, I don't fuck with Gale, but I like Asterion, I like Karlach, I like Shadowheart, and I didn't even get to experience them as characters, really, to be honest with you. So yeah, it deflates their stories, their character arcs, or what little you can even get of it playing in co-op, and then yeah, as a single player game, I'm sure it'd be a little bit better, but if I played Baldur's single player and I got all that content and that stuff like that, I would still have to give it an 8, simply because I think that there's a lot of oversights in the balancing department, and then short rest and long rest being literally a hindrance, not because it's hard, I have infinite food, but because it's annoying to do. And you have to do that for the entire game. It's not something you can just overlook. You can't just overlook it and be like, oh, small one. No. You have to long rest. Like, well, you don't have to, but why not if you have the resources?
Apart from that, I would also argue what you were telling me about the other day about abilities and stuff not having as like good animations. I would have to agree, you know, having played the whole game, like in Divinity, all of the skills have like their own unique animations and shit, and they're all very dynamic in a way that
there's a small amount of overlap.
A bit.
There's a small amount of overlap. They're not all, 100% unique, just for that one guy that's gonna be like, this Hydrosophist skill shares this thing with this one. Like, okay, yeah. But bye-bye. But for the most part, there's a big animation difference. Like when you're casting a big ass, say for example in my case, when I'm casting a big ass level 5 heal 70 healing thing, it has the same sound effect and glow as literally a level 1 heal for 6 HP thing, and that just doesn't really happen in Divinity 2, which was Larian Studios' previous game. As you sort of get powerful, the moves, they just got a bigger they just got a little bit more punch to them. Yeah, they got a little bit more. I mean, come on. If you've played that game, bro, like when you pop apotheosis, when you hit that, dude, yeah, the sound for apotheosis is crazy, dude. Like, god damn, what the hell?
The boggy swamp. All right, unfettered mid here. Okay, we got a rat. Hell
it's the
yeah!
Fucking swamp level, bro. Oh, and that's new though. That's new.
Yellow.
Mud eco.
Oh boy.
You can shoot fireballs when you're powered up with yellow eco.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I dig that.
I want to hear the Star Wars Sonic charge when I cast a tier 6 spell, basically. I don't know what that is, but it sounds meaty, so yeah. Is it weird that Baldur's Gate 3 limits you to a party of 4 members when OG and 2 lets you have up to 6 party members? I don't think it's weird to dial it back. You know, like say for example,
I gotta find you the Sonic charge. It's the most satisfying
damn, it's
sound
powerful
ever.
as fuck. All right, yeah, send that my way.
Yeah.
I'll play it on stream. I was gonna say, like, there's other games that have done that I think that, you know, so long as it serves a gameplay purpose and it does it well. Like, was Final Fantasy? No, Final Fantasy X was always 3 players. I can't think of any right now, but I feel like changing the player count's been done a few times, and I don't particularly think I've lost something as long as it was done in service of something else. And in Baldur's Gate case, I can't really tell you what that was in service of, because immediately what comes to mind, if you're going to lower the player count for balance reasons, say for example like that clip that we've shown off before of Dying Light 2, where, you know, there was 4 of us and there was supposed to be like a boss or something like that, and we just literally curb stomp him in a corner or some shit. So I understand how lowering the player count is sometimes for here, just back out of the menu so I can at least have some Jack and Daxter background music playing. Let me get some Boggy Swamp OST.
There you go. Seismic
Close it.
charge noise.
Let me hear this. Seismic charge noise. Let me hear this. Oh shit. God. Oh,
It's different, bro.
Let me get that again. Hold up now. Yeah, bro. Honestly, bro.
Everyone loves
Divinity,
seismic charge.
fucking casting a level 3 sauce fucking arrow 3rd skill be like.
Oh, hey. Damn, fucking red orange eco pops off, bro.
You liking that?
I do.
We call that
I
mud
don't-
eco from the swamp.
I don't like those guys, though.
I forgot they were even in the fucking game, I'm gonna be honest with you. If somebody would have said, yo, bro, remember the flying imps in Jack? I would have been like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Maybe we can dock the
Oh my god, they're relentless.
Step into the light, Jack.
Yeah, you were kicking? There's no fire kick. I think it's only punch.
He just laughed at me. Dumbass rat.
So do you see how, like, comparing it to like Jak 2 and 3, how like the formula is kind of the same, like it's similar, even though they're so radically different. It's not like the jump from Persona 3 to Persona 4. You know, it's kind of not the same game, but you know, that design philosophy, it's there. It's still Jak.
Right, yeah, I see what you mean. Like, it feels samey, but it's definitely not when you compare, like, the actual story and environment.
Yeah, and gameplay. Like, the gameplay's similar, but
The
you don't have
gameplay
a
changes,
shotgun.
but, like,
You
yeah.
don't have a shotgun to kill the rats with. But yeah,
But it
you know,
feels
even,
the same. Like, it feels natural, the way that they
Yeah.
changed it.
still that spirit from, like, you know how in Jak 2 you could be playing Pac-Man or something. You literally get turned into Pac-Man, or, you know, you're doing a whole bunch of different types of mini games, and then here you're sliding, and then you're catching fish. You know, that's still there.
Ugh. Come to me, my orbs. Ow.
You know, I'm remembering something. This section might be better than I... Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. I just hate swamp levels. I hate swamp levels.
The swamp level's tough, bro.
There's something really scary at the funeral. Like, how am I gonna get Shane back now?
I'm so glad we waited for the open goal team to do this, and we're not playing on the emulator. Oh, thank God, bro! It's so good, so nice and crisp.
This is so crisp.
I told you, I was like, I know I heard at the moment, I was like, Phatt, we cannot play Jak like this. But this is what we were waiting for.
Oh, no Jak. Like, you just showed me all these games and you're like, yeah, and then number one, that's the best. Like, bro. But I can't play it. What was the point? Just for that little thing?
Holy shit, that's
I will
violent.
nuke
Hey,
you.
hey, they're just rats, man.
They've been fucking around with me too long.
Well, you came into their swamp, dude.
I'm hurting.
What an epic Dark Souls reference. I've never played a Dark Souls. I wasn't, but yeah. People
There's
don't
a
like
thing
swamp
with
levels
Dark
in
Souls and swamps. Yes.
Oh, is it because? So this is my brief understanding of it. Is that swamps always have some sort of like cancer mechanic in there, like Scarlet Rot from Elden Ring? Is that?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
It's the fucking Elden Ring Scarlet Rot shit all the time. Or like poison. It's just constant poison buildup, so you can't like walk anywhere at all. Oh, I am committing war crimes. Let's go. Burn! I will destroy your homes. Oh, that's the big... Did I just blow up a big rat? What was that?
There was a rock holding down that ship.
Only 3
Oh.
more tethers to go.
I don't know why developers say there's no room for collectathons. Like, I am hella vibing right now.
Maybe because
I like collecting shit. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe we'd have to go back and like look at the numbers of take collectathons that you think are peak and look at the sales and see if the market wasn't fucking with collectathons anymore.
Those rat nests to stop the rats from coming out.
But overall, I think that there's a market for all of them, which is why I like that there's a lot of indie studios, you know, coming out of the woodwork and making games that are finding success. Because, and with the gaming industry right now, I mean, there's a lot of games that, or there's a lot of genres that developers have kind of forsaken, or IPs or things like that, that have left a void where people want to see certain games or types return, like collectathons, that developers, competent developers can come in, and if they fill that niche and there's a market there, then there's success to be had. You know, so it hurts because, you know, I'm not getting my Jak 4 or whatever, but at the same time, there are opportunities for people. They obviously can't steal the Jak IP, but, you know.
But they can make their own.
Yeah, they can make a game built off the bones, they can make something that people love, and yeah, there's room for it. Cool Guy says,
Yeah,
not gonna lie,
I
I hate
suppose.
collectathons. See, for me, I get that, I guess Jak is a collectathon, but for me, I feel like the collecting that you're doing right now isn't very much different. Like, you're just progressing through this level, and you're getting orbs. That's it. I don't understand. For me, this doesn't feel much different than walking through a level in Cyberpunk, killing a bunch of people and looting their eddies, or playing in Nier and killing all of the robots running around and picking up their scrap. You know, like Nier's not a collectathon, and I get that you're collecting power cells, but it's just like the currency of the world, and you're getting it passively as you're progressing through the game. Same thing with the orbs. I get it's a collectathon, but it just never has felt like that. Like maybe other collectathons are more collector-y, but I don't
It's
know.
probably because a lot of the stuff is like for the sake of like getting everything, and there's even a reward for getting everything, you know?
Which
like,
there is in this game.
That's what I'm saying. Like, usually that's kind of what it is. Like, you get all of the thing, and you're rewarded big for it.
Actually, I don't even think it's all of the thing. I think it's, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I mean, you would get an achievement for collecting all the orbs. You do need to amass an amount of power cells for a little special, but I don't even think it's the max amount of power cells. I think it's just a lot, because I did it as a kid, and I don't think I got every power cell. Maybe I did, I don't know.
You know, I kind of fuck with the swamp level. It's annoying, and I hate the
You want to
rats.
crouch jump. Crouch jump and you could shoot that.
Oh. I mean, there's a lot of annoying creatures here, but no,
It's
I
the
fuck
aesthetic
with
for
this.
me. I cannot stand
It is
that
gross.
song aesthetic. What the fuck? Okay. I was about to say, is it an invisible wall?
I was just a little off. Teeny
That's
bit.
just hit double digits. Congrats, Phatt.
God damn it! Stop counting. Why do you guys do this in every game? Come on.
I think the perfect, cool guy says, I think the perfect example of why I hate them is that one side quest in Skyrim where you have to collect these gems or whatever that are scattered all over the map and you don't even get a map. I get what you mean. Like, it's the collection-y quests where, you know, it's like, oh, you know, it's that one quest that's like, go fucking everywhere on the map, and it's always get some bullshit. I thought how Cyberpunk handled that one was really cool with the taxis. You know, it turned that quest that's typically the chore, it's the chore workhorse quest, to being, for me, one of my favorite quests in the game, because it's just so, for me, it's funny and creative in a lot of aspects, and then also you get the, you know, the soy, oh my god, that's her! But yeah, but I think that kind of fits the vein of what you were talking about. I don't know that exact gem quest in Skyrim you're talking about. I don't know if that's a DLC one or not, or maybe I just never got around to doing that one. I never played any of the Skyrim DLC, only base game. Hey, go
I feel like I
collect
remember
these
that
things.
quest not
Where are they
being all
at?
that
I
great.
don't know. Actually, I guess like the Cyberpunk equivalent isn't the taxi quest. I think it would be more the tarot card quest. And yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
kind of
for
didn't give a
sure.
shit.
Definitely
Didn't really
the
give a
tarot
shit about the
cards.
tarot cards for me, because there wasn't really much of a reward. For me, the reward was, okay, collect the tarot cards, come to Misty, and she will spoil the story for you. I was like, I don't really want to do that.
I guess the difference here, though, is that, like, you're not... The reward
Hey,
isn't
hey,
anything like that.
You ain't peeped that in the corner of your screen? Y'all see
Oh,
the
I
shoes?
see that. I'm
Y'all see
saving
the
that guy
money.
for...
Okay.
Huh?
No, nothing. At least for the tarot, you get them on the map, and you get cool ass art. Yeah, you do get them on the map. You get some cool art. This is true. This is true. I mean, there's something there. But I guess you could say that there's an upside to any of those quests that are fetchy. I guess the only thing is that, yeah, you can see these on the map and go there, but... But then in a way, I don't know, does that kind of cheapen them? Because you know exactly where they are on the map, so it's like a collectathon type quest, but at the same time, you know the exact location of the collectible, so it kind of turns from being a collection thing to, I don't know, a fucking janitor job. Instead of going out and hunting this rare thing, it's like, clean up on aisle 3.
See, I don't know if that's really fair, cause like, you don't really like have to go at, like, it's not like that important, or like.
That shit on my map and it'd be annoying me. I gotta get it. And I can't turn it off.
That's your own fault, you know, if you got like OCD and you just gotta finish it.
That's your fault if you can't live in
It's your fault for
squalor,
having
man. I'm vibing.
OCD. Hey, you see my fucking Baldur's Gate inventory? I can live with shit all over the place.
I cannot do that. At least with the Crimson Route 1, there is that one spot in the Black Reach where you can get a bunch of them, Crimson Route 1, but... Wait, Black Reach was a huge underground area, right? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Howdy, friends. Enjoying my beautiful swamp?
It was amazing.
This is everybody that doesn't mind the tarot cards are on their map on collecting.
Judging by the smell, I'd wait till your bathtub sank in the mud long ago.
What's a bathtub? Anyway, I got bigger problems now. Seems some nasty lurker varmints are grousing about, snatching everything they can get their grubby little paws on, and scaring away my pet hip hog, Farley. He's been missing for nigh on to a coon's age. I've been putting out his favorite snack. Those ornery swamp rats keep stealing them. If you could keep those pesky critters away long enough.
Oh yeah, I hate them ornery swamp rats.
And come back. Will you help me out?
That's another thing, is that the fucking the Jak and Daxter voice acting is literally ass the entire game. The entire game is just ass.
Oh, they're coming! They're coming! Get away from me, varmints!
That fucking fireball curved around that post.
It nailed him though. Oh, we got more coming. What the fuck is?
I love your heat hype man in the back, dude. Daxter, Daxter doesn't want to interfere with this. He's letting him have the spotlight.
He tried to chip in, but it ain't the same.
Oh, he's feeling almost showing up now. Daxter's got to pipe up.
Get back! Get back! You animals! Is that it? Oh my god, there's more. Another wave. Fucking John Marston with a minigun right now.
Rat Hunt, the prequel to Duck Hunt. Oh god.
Playing Halo 3 custom zombies right now.
Is this fucking Rat Normandy? Like, this is wrong.
Why are they sieging? Why do they have fucking tactics?
Well,
Get out of here.
you sure know how to shoot. Thanks a heap for the help.
Vermintide looking different.
Oh, hey, you found his boy.
Aww. Why is that hog's eyes black? Is that his eye? Is that his eyelid? That's his nose. Oh, where's his eyes? Under the hat?
He's like a dragon thing. What is that? Yeah, he's got to be hiding his eyes under his hat.
Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck?
There was a bug on my screen, and I took my hand off the controller for a sec. Yeah, I'm a roll with that story.
All right.
Oh god, this is gonna be crazy. Or not. Yo?
Yeah.
Okay. I had no idea. I had no idea it was like that. Okay, this is epic.
I don't know, cool guy. Your bathtub, my toaster. Let's find out.
Good work. Aren't you guys happy you saved our little
You got 45. Oh shit. The next stage 3?
I got 49 actually.
49. Well, yeah. You got the 45 cap or limit or prerequisite.
Dang, I'm doing a lot of collecting. I missed some in Rock Village though. 20 orbs to Oracle, Scouts, 5 canyons completes. I completely missed Misty Island.
Yeah, you
Sentinel
do have to
Beach
go
and
back to
so on.
Misty Island if that's what you want to do. I think at some point, see, you open up teleporters in every zone, so you could teleport back if you wanted to.
I gotta collect them all.
Do you want to know the amount for the secret thing?
No.
Okay.
Now go back to the trans pad, and I'll bring her home.
I gotta go in blinds. If I go into it, like I can...
If you don't have the amount, you can go get the amount. The game will let you know.
Yeah, okay. That's all I care about. Aw, sucks I gotta get rid of your boy. You were a great help. How did I miss that?
I'll be right back.
Okay, you guys saw that. That was bullshit. Oh my god. Oh, this is rough. The rats! Oh god, what do we got here? Man, they should have added this to JAK too. This fucking orange eco. Bruh. Oh my god.
That looks like it hurt. Should I I call for backup?
Shit is rough. Alright, let's try this again. I'm definitely gonna blame all these mistakes on I'm a little sick. I got a runny nose. It's very distracting. I can't be full on gamer mode right now, guys. Yeah, that's the story I'm gonna run with. What was that? Okay, well.
Your uncle would be proud. That was a giant arm from a precursor robot.
Okay.
Damn swamp rats. Can you help me out?
I'm afraid not, friend. There's too many rats. They're everywhere.
Against my rifle.
If only we had them. Honestly, though, rifle does not compare to fucking orange eco.
My bullet travel time instant.
Oh, what did I miss?
Oh my god. I remember having to come back to Boggy Swamp to get a power cell that I missed. You saying, oh, what did I miss and pulled that up? I think I might have missed the exact same one as you. That just flashbanged me. I just got a 15-year-old memory.
I'm gonna move on for now, and yeah, I'll be back to Boggy Swamp then. Not now.
Oh, it's time.
Kira, fire the laser.
Great! You have the cells for the machine. They ought to provide enough power to lift
Computer
that
activated,
boulder.
Guana.
There we go. Now be careful facing that monster lurker at the top.
Wait! I'll stay here and protect Kira. Jack, I think you're ready to handle that monster without me.
Oh, really heroic of you.
Alright, we're off. I thought I could just get sent through the beam.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm scared, man. What if he stomps me? That fucking big guy got stomped by him.
Yeah, you might need some protein. Hey, I'll give you some of my, I've got wasabi
Oh,
almonds.
he's huge! I appreciate it, but I don't know if it's gonna help me right now. I'm gonna need a whole ass training regimen.
Get shot.
Alright. That warrior might not have had all these dodges that I got. Oh, he's even farther.
Also, damn, he got the bone mustache. He does.
Oh shit. You do. The bone stash. Oh, he's scared. Oh, he's terrified. Boom.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay, okay, we're back.
Is this our first boss? I think so.
Oh shit, he's just shooting randomly.
baited
Okay.
you.
He fucked me up. I can't believe they switched it all up on me like that though. Bring it.
How was bro just tanking the lava?
He's built like that, I guess. Oh shit. Oh, and they took some of the platforms out? Okay.
Ah!
Fuck. No! Damn. Wait, what? Alright, phase one. Now he's tracking me and not doing it randomly? Ah, shit.
Why is there a giant lava pool in the middle of nowhere?
It's clearly an active volcano.
Okay, Chad is gaslighting and inflating your. They can't agree on your death count.
Thank God. It'll be a mystery for the rest of time.
It's either 14 or 16. We'll go with the highest.
That's kind of
16.
a big difference. That's kind of
We'll
a
go
big
with 16.
difference, though. How is it 14 or 16, not 15?
Well, because one person said 14, one person said 15, one person said 16. Yeah, I think it's 69. I think Cool Guy's onto something.
If you combine all my deaths ever in gaming, yeah, probably.
All of Haven's death have to be at least 300, and that's just on the streams.
Just in one stream.
Oh no! Oh, I thought you that invincibility, dude, on the hit. If you didn't
That
have
saved
that,
my ass. That saved my ass. No joke. Oh no! No!
I'll say something really teary at the funeral, like, "How am I gonna get change back now?"
God. Ugh.
first boss, you getting worked. Bro, how do I get so ripped that I can just walk in? Yeah, at a certain point, your muscles just stop giving a shit about heat.
I mean, when you put them under so much stress, you know, it builds up a lot of friction underneath your
Yeah.
skin, and the shit gets
Also-
tight and very hot.
Also, you can tell that he's mewing.
Oh yeah, he's kind of got like that chiseled look.
He's actively mewing as he's fighting you right now.
He's fucking look maxing in the fight. In the fucking boss battle?
Yeah, dude. You ain't giving him a reason to stop. I just want
Well,
to
he's
point
gonna-
out that I
gonna
think
wanna
you're
figure
nailing him in the
something
dick. Cool guy said. That's about the only area that Phatt can hurt him, to be honest.
It's effective, so why does it matter? Some may say that's like a low blow, but whatever it takes to win. God damn, you are fucking relentless, dude.
That's fucked! That's fucked!
Ah! I made it. You're done. You're done, bozo. Get the fuck out of here. Hell yeah. That's another one
done.
down.
Great work! The people of Rock Village are breathing
That
a
would've been
collective
fucking
sigh of
bad.
relief. But there's
That
no
would have been
time to celebrate.
tragic.
Use your zoomer to navigate the mountain pass up ahead. Be careful. It
No.
looks like the lurkers have rigged the whole pass with explosives.
Why would they
Oh!
do that?
I forgot about this!
Sage's lab and activate the teleport gate so that Father and I can join you.
Bro, what? No.
Oh my! Those lurkers must be headed for a detonator at the end of the canyon. If they reach it before
How do you
then,
know
they'll blow
this?
up the entire pass. You've got to beat them there and destroy the detonator.
Why would they-
or it's
That was a
all
good
over.
troll. That was a good troll. That was a good troll. You gotta admit.
Oh, God.
What's up, Kahorna? Just missed the boss.
That's tragic. I'm sorry, Kahuna, for your loss. Slowly drifted straight into my death.
Is this the terrorism simulator? This is the prequel to the terrorism sim.
Where do you think Jack learned his tactics? It all started here.
Damn, Kahuna put mad respect on OK. He said OK 2000. You hit him with the whole thing.
2000 for what?
OK's username is OK2000. I always just call him OK, but he said, "What's up, OK2000?"
Oh, he gave him mad respect.
That's an honorific.
We have a wholesome ass community, you know.
It depends who's on the mic, to be honest with you. We have a whole. If it's Phatt Dippa, nobody will be mean to Phatt Dippa. Well, they'll bully you a little bit, but like it won't be malicious. If there's Penku though, then it's a toxic community. If it's Haven, it's somewhere in between.
If it's Haven, it's like a love-hate, you know, like you either love him or you hate him.
Same thing with me. I'm on the Haven spectrum. It's like love-hate. Me and Haven were in the middle. Penku's on the extreme end of hate, and you're just God's favorite princess.
I'm like the smiling dog with the fucking the butterfly. That's me.
You're about to get fucking terrorized.
I got trolled. Oh my fucking god.
Wait, they got you.
That
Oh
was
my
violent.
god. Jack died there. He fucking died there.
Everyone died. They killed themselves in that.
Well, you asked how there was a lava pit in the middle of fucking nowhere. Enough of those things go off, and I feel like anything could happen.
Alright, I'm about to fucking race y'all motherfuckers. Let's go.
He's zooming.
Let's go then. Let's go then.
I swear these voices were done with somebody's mouth. There's just no way.
Oh, for sure.
Bro, that's a 45-year-old geezer. The 50-year-old geezer just on the mic hitting us with a. And then they just pitched it down. They just pitched it down.
Oh wait, gotta get them orbs. Always gotta get them orbs.
Mountain Pass 50.
Shit. That might be it. I got greedy. No. I am speed. Wow. You're done.
That's gotta be a donation sound. You gotta have the, oh.
I'm down. Please send it.
You beat them to the detonator. The Red Sage's lab is just
Good work, Jack. You weren't fucking blown up.
join you.
That vision I had was fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah, Phatt. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, I will say, this ain't what you think it is. This ain't what you think it is.
Really? Is this a long section?
Eh.
I think this might be where I want to call it for today.
No!
Yeah, I gotta sleep. We made some progress though. We got Swamp, we went to Atlantis, and we stopped terrorism. I think we did a good job.
Alright. I'm just saying. What's next is smiley face.
How far is this?
We can't come through until it's back
This
online.
this is a facade. This section is like 8 minutes. It should be.
Fine. No, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save the hype. I want to see it when we start back up.
All right. Well, that's enough. That's enough.
Chat just
Jack
like
and
that.
the Dax
I
for
just went down on. Yeah, Dorm said I went down on the popularity list. That's it.
today.